the KettleBell Swing. And so here, this is probably one of my favorite explosive glute movements, just because it works the glutes so well when you do it right.
The kettlebell swing is a hip hinge movement. It is not a squatting movement.
Yes, but we're trying to target our glutes here. We're trying to make this a lower body exercise, and the way you do that is by really focusing on the squatting portion of it.
Do not squat, but focus on your hip hinge movement. The hip hinge movement gives you the power to explode and swing the kettlebell.
I'm Roxy Jones, and this is the right way with welling. This first of all, you got to pick it up correctly. So always make sure that you're starting in a deadlift position.
Never start your kettlebell swing from the deadlift position. This will not allow you to get the necessary hip hinge movement to be able to swing the kettlebell.
And you always want to start with a small momentum to help get the movement going.
The real momentum for the kettlebell swings originates from the hip hinge. Practice your hip hinge movement.
Drop it down from here. Hinge at the hips. So just like a deadlift, you can practice that hinge at the hips with the kettlebell as well, or a dumbbell. So
do not hip hinge from a deadlift position. It's both inefficient and potentially very dangerous. Moving the kettlebell from this position is wasting time and effort, and potentially dangerous if using a heavy kettlebell. Your first step to a kettlebell swing is to take a step forward and stand over the top of the kettlebell. From here, you will naturally take a step back. This will allow you to get the correct position for you to be able to hip hinge. As you hip hinge, you'll be able to naturally reach out and grip the kettlebell. Upon gripping the kettlebell, tilt the kettlebell towards you and shift your weight to the back of your heels. At this point, you'll be back swinging until your arms connect with your body, and then as your arms connect with the body, this is when you explode into that standing tall position to explode the kettlebell and allow it to swing naturally. It is the power between your arms and your hip hinge connected with the body that allows you to swing the bell. There is no shoulder power or arm power. The only hand power that you need is to grip and hold on to the bell so that you don't lose the bell. So from this position, you should be able to reach out to the bell naturally by hinging at the hips. Don't squat. Reach out for the bell and keep your shoulders square. Put the kettlebell back towards you and shift the weight of your body to your legs. This will give you the chance to back swing. And as you back swing, your arms connecting with the body allows you to hip hinge forward and explode out of that position to allow the kettlebell to swing. That is a kettlebell swing. Use the power from your hips and the core of your body to project the kettlebell forward into the swing position. Stand back from the kettlebell and step up to the kettlebell. From this position, take a natural step back in reverse. This will give you the correct length to stand away from the kettlebell. At this point, hip hinge. This will allow you, from this hip hinge, don't squat, and reach out for the kettlebell with arms and shoulders square. Tilt the kettlebell back to you. Shift the weight of your body to the back of your legs and your heels and pull the kettlebell towards you. As you back swing, you're making contact with your arms and your body, and it allows you to thrust and hip thrust the kettlebell so that the kettlebell swings naturally. And place it down where you found the kettlebell, or where you picked it up from. Hinge, explosion, and ballistic movement out of that position is what makes the kettlebell swing. It's not your arms or shoulders. When you're learning the kettlebell swing, take your time learning. It's quite a technical exercise. It is a an exercise that takes a little bit of time to understand, but if you do practice the simple basics and follow the process, you'll be able to learn the kettlebell swing correctly. But also, not only that, you'll be able to use that swing to strengthen your posterior chain, strengthen your leg muscles, your glute muscles in particular, and your core muscles. It's a great core movement. It's an exercise that you should include into all your workouts because it's a great exercise to create a lot of strength and a lot of stability and a lot of power throughout your core and allow you to do many other exercises. This is a great exercise. Never ignore the kettlebell swing, but do enjoy the process of learning it and take your time. It might take you a few days, it might take you even a few weeks, but it's well worth it to learn this great exercise and to make it part of your workout routine.